Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of The Misadventures of Miles Edgeworth. We're in the middle of interrogating Sir Han Dogen. It turns out the dog was actually a bear. But we don't know what Albert is as far as I'm aware, so let's just continue on from here.
It seems it is time to answer that question. Just who is the person in this video?
The person in this video is, well, I already said who it was, J. Albert! The person wearing the guard's uniform is the escaped prisoner, J. Albert. The probability is extremely high. Oops, sorry, my mic just went crazy. His pet is a polar bear cub.
But the bear is black!
We have evidence that can explain this matter. The reason the polar bear became black is... Oh, wow, did it just like slow down a bit? Yes, he had a mud bath. That's right, that's why rubber gloves. Think back to Frank Sott's testimony. That rubber glove I dropped! Where did the mud on this glove come from? Ah, that's the mud from my mud packs! At the time, I was practicing applying my mud packs. Could you tell me when this took place on the day of the incident? Since the animal show had started, I'd say it was around 9 a.m. The mud packs turned the animals' bodies pitch black, and my heart was pure white. I was totally engrossed with covering the animals' in mud. During the animal show, Mr. Sott was applying mud packs to the animals.
So then, among those animals
was the polar bear, yes.
Prosecutor Edgeworth, there is a huge contradiction in your argument. The security camera footage...
Judge Courtney, you are quite right. Sott used the mud packs during the animal show. Knowing this, a new contradiction in the video comes to light.
A new contradiction?
Kay, do you know when this footage was taken?
It was after the mud packs were used. That would put it around 9 a.m.
In that case, you should notice something strange about this video.
Huh? What's strange about it?
The strange thing that it contradicts the time this video was taken is... well, let me pause this, and we're just gonna hit that. I don't think we need to specify the time, so let's try that. The time Sott covered the polar bear in mud was around 9 a.m., which means this video should also have been taken at 9 a.m. However, the timestamp reads 6 a.m. Either the timestamps are wrong, or we have a contradiction in the time itself. On that day, the prisoners went to the courtyard to watch the animal show. At this time, only 3 people remained behind. Dogen in the special cell, Sott in the workroom applying his mud packs, and the one who put his escape plan in motion at that moment, J. Albert. Albert left the polar bear in Sott's care and entered the secret tunnel. Oh! However, the bear escaped from Sott and followed after its owner. And just as he was chasing after the escaped bear, Sott happened to witness the dog pulling the murder weapon out of the body. Oh! If Sott's testimony is correct, this video must have been taken at around 9 a.m. However, the timestamp is off by 3 hours.
Why would the timestamp be off like that?
Detective Gumshoe, I'd like you to examine the security camera. Sorry to keep you waiting, sir. I asked all the guards and... It seems the camera's power was cut off for a moment, throwing off the timestamp. What? The camera is an old model, so if it loses power, the clock stops as well. In that case, this means the camera's power was cut for 3 hours. That is a long time. While I'm at it, I've got some more information for you, sir. You heard that Knightley denied stealing the key, right? Seems nobody would believe the words of a criminal, but Knightley testified. I was knocked out too. That may not necessarily be a lie. My, there you all are. Making progress in your investigation? Can I be of any help? Actually, Warden Roland, there is something we must report to you. The escaped prisoner, J. Albert, is most likely still inside the prison. He has disguised himself. Here's the proof. The person visible in the security video is Albert. So, perhaps he's still in this very building.
Come to think of it, didn't Mr. Albert have a bracelet like the other prisoners?
The bracelet would have been concealed under the uniform sleeves. Moreover, the prison's main gate does not have a sensor to detect bracelets. All he would have to do is avoid any doors with sensors inside the prison. That's right! So, if he didn't enter the cells or the workrooms, could one of you guys be J. Albert? Uh-oh.
Rocky!
Oh. Stop it! What are you doing? It would seem that Rocky has answered the question for us. No! Rocky, this is all your fault! The little guy loves you so much, it's enviable. Right then, seize him at once! Wait, there's something we must hear from this prisoner. It's necessary if we are to find the truth. I'd like permission to interrogate him. Understood. What do you want out of me? Albert's escape route is linked to Knightley's cell, so it's highly likely he knows something about the crime. I'd like to ask you about the day the body was found. Hello, Albert. Nice to see you join us. So it was you guys. You were the ones who found my secret tunnel. It took me ages to dig that. The day the body was found was the day I had planned to escape. I was in disguise. Then, Rocky followed after me. But he was all covered in mud. I panicked and returned to my cell. Damn! If only you guys hadn't shown up. If only Knightley hadn't died. You say you dug the tunnel. What did you use to dig it? Oh, that. Just hammers and spoons. Stuff like that. I brought them from the supplier, but it was all for nothing.
No need to lose your temper. There's always next time.
Dogen! On the day of the incident, it's possible that Albert met Knightley while he was alive. I'll have to listen to his testimony carefully. Alright, we're gonna be pressing on something here. Let's see. Secret tunnel! The day the body was found was the day I had planned to escape. Let's press on that. Did you obtain the guard's uniform from the supplier too? Yeah, that's right. Seems he got it by threatening a guard. That guy went and stole it from someone's locker. So when you went through the tunnel, you were already dressed like a guard. No, to ensure that the clothes wouldn't get stained with mud, I carried them with me. Once I got out of the hole and changed clothes, getting out of the cell doors was simple. That's when Rocky ran up and jumped on me. That must be the moment the security camera captured. I see. Could you add that to your testimony? Okay, once I got out of the hole and changed clothes, getting out of the cell doors was simple. Was it? Hold on. Where's the cell key that you were trying to steal? Objection! I think you were trying to steal that. I mean, it's the only way possible. You say it was simple getting through the cell door. Yeah, that's right. You got a problem with that? Even though you managed to arrive at Knightley's cell, opening the door wasn't so simple. How did you intend to unlock the cell door? J. Albert, you had the key to Knightley's cell. I ain't got nothing like that. That's it. It was open. It was already unlocked when I got there. Oh? Indeed, the cell was vacant after Knightley's death, which is why, at the time we conducted our investigation, it was unlocked. Your successful escape attempt occurred after Knightley's death, so the door would have been open. However, you had tried to escape once before then.
The plan was foiled thanks to Rocky! The video shows it!
Yes, that was during the animal show, before Knightley's death was known. and the cell door was locked because no one knew he was dead. Without the key to Knightley's cell, your escape would have been impossible.
That means it can't be.
It's exactly what you think. In the case of the stolen key, the culprit is J. Elbert. You were the one who attacked the guard, weren't you? Hello! The guard, and Knightley too, in order to steal the cell key. It wasn't me! I don't know any Knightley! Totally did. After stealing the key, you returned to your cell as a precautionary measure. Then, you waited for a time when the prison would be mostly vacant. That was just before Knightley's death became known. In other words, during the animal show. But in the end, the plan was foiled thanks to Rocky. Don't screw with me! If you don't have evidence, I'll still win by decision. Besides, it was that Knightley guy who attacked the guard, right? I think not. Regarding the theft of the keys, Knightley was the victim. This proves Knightley was the victim who was attacked in his cell. Where's the white floor? Let's go through that. Boom. In Knightley's cell, there were traces of his blood, which had been wiped away. I believe this is more than enough proof Knightley was attacked in his cell. You attacked those two people and stole the key, didn't you? Ugh! Damn! I never thought you'd find the bloodstain I wiped away with the newspaper.
Why would you go through all the trouble of wiping the bloodstain?
On the hands of Knightley and the guard, there were obvious signs of scuffle, you know? The bloodstains were uncovered, they'd find out there was another attacker. And if anyone looked around the bed, the tunnel I dug would be discovered. So you were trying to buy more time for your escape attempt. But I'm afraid to say your plan still ended in failure. Now then, hand over the keys to Knightley's cell. Damn it! The polar bear! What a breakdown! KO! No way. How could an amateur like you knock me out? Here, I got the keys right here. Thank you.
Hold it! If you have that key, then that means...
That's right, Judge Courtney. You reasoned that Knightley stole the key and used it to leave his cell. From there, he entered Mr. Key's cage and was moved to the workroom. However, the very foundation of that hypothesis has collapsed.
Ah!
How? I see. In that case, there was only one person who could have moved Knightley. The criminal must have been someone who knew about the secret tunnel. Hey, are you suggesting... J. Elbert, you're under arrest, pal! Wait, I didn't do nothing. Sure, I knocked out those two guys, then I stole the keys. After that, I waited for the perfect time to enter that guy's cell. But the cell was empty then. There was no dead body either. And also, how could I have gotten into the workroom? I couldn't even leave my own cell, right? It's true, you only had the key to Knightley's cell. But there's also Dogen's dog. What? It'd be possible for the dog to carry the body from the cell to the workroom. I see. So you're saying there was an accomplice? The crime would have been possible if Elba and Dogen were working together. It's perfectly plausible. Somehow Elba managed to carry Knightley's body to his own cell. Then the dog was to carry it to the workroom! Yes, because all the animals can move freely in this prison. But that's not the case for the path between the detention center and the prison. And the only one who could use that route was you, J. Elbert. Hold it! What if there's another route that you didn't know about? There couldn't have been. The tunnel is a straight path, is it not? Yeah, seems like it. I didn't have enough time to dig any more than I did. I only dug halfway up the corridor. What? You mean to say that you didn't dig the entire tunnel?